Hey guys, Luke here, and this is the second game of, I don't know if you call it a double header, but there's two games on today or tonight, depending on where you are. First one being the Australian game, Australia vs USA, already uploaded, you can check it out on my channel. And then you got the England taking on France. Now, much like the Australian one, I think France really have no chance, to be honest. I said before, I don't think England I honestly don't think England are gonna pose any threat to Australia or New Zealand, but they're in a whole different class to France. You go back through the results. I think they didn't play in the same group, but New Zealand have, and you look at the teams that France versed. They beat Papua New Guinea with a field goal, and David Mead should have kicked the goal from in front to win it, so they got lucky with that. Then they lost to New Zealand 48-0, and I was comparing Australia and New Zealand before, and I think the same comparison, well, not the same comparison, but a similar comparison can be made between New Zealand and England. I don't think England are quite in the same level as New Zealand, but they're close enough, and I think that 48-0 scoreline between New Zealand and France is going to be a good insight to what the game's going to be like. But for France, really, I think it's going to be total demolition by England. They've got everybody back. Burgess back. James Graham's not suspended and all that sort of stuff. So you can only expect them to get better, I guess. Actually, I wouldn't write England off in the whole tournament just yet, but as of now, I think Australia and New Zealand are your best bets. So we look at France's other game. They also lost to Samoa, so they went through, but I think they kind of just got through just because they were just the only other team really. Papua New Guinea just got smashed in all the other games. Kind of just there to fill in the numbers, in my opinion, of France at this stage. But I guess I've got the time. I'll go through the teams. I think they're both 19-man squads. I'm not entirely sure, but something like that. So we got Jean-Philippe Bale, William Barthau, or it's probably Barthau or something. And we got Kane Bentley, Thomas Bosque, Damien Cardes, Remy Casti, who's signed with the Roosters. We got Vincent Duport, Olivia Alima, Morgan Esquire, I think he's a fullback, Jamal Fakir, Tony Gigok, then we got Clint Greenshields, Younes Katabi, Anthony Maria, Gregory Muniz, Aloy Palicia, Sebastian Raguin, Mikhail Simon, and Cyril Stassel. And Greenshields, he played fullback for the Cowboys for a little bit. I think he played for Dragons as well. When I say Dragons, I mean St. George Illawarra Dragons. Yeah, so that was a 90-man squad. It's going to be played at the DW Stadium, and wherever that is. So we go through the England lineup, I guess, now. I think you can kind of work out what the team's going to be. But I'll just say they're 90-man squad, and I guess I can talk about where they're going to play. So we've got two Burgess boys, George and Sam. We've got Rob Burrow, probably off the bench there. Josh Charlie will be one winger. Rennie Chase will be the 5'8". Leroy Kujo would be a centre. Liam Farrell, either bench or dropped. I'm not sure. We've got Brett Ferry's a second row. James Graham is a prop, probably off the bench or something. We've got Ryan Hall as a winger. Chris Hill is a prop. Michael McLaurin is a hooker, probably a dropout. Lee Mossop will be off the bench from prop, I think. We've got Sean O'Loughlin, who'll probably be the lock forward. James Roby's the hooker, great hooker at that. Kevin Sinfield will be halfback, I'm guessing, and he's also the captain. What the hell happened to James Graham, man? Sam Tomkins, new Warrior. Oh, he already was a Wigan Warrior, but now he's a New Zealand Warrior. He'll be their fullback, and he's their key man, in my opinion. We've got Callum Watkins, another centre, and Ben Westwood is a second row. So I'm not too familiar on the Super League, but based off the NRL players and the reputation of some of the players, they do have a pretty strong side. Even if they're not at the same sort of level as New Zealand and Australia, still a great side, and I'm still expecting them to just obliterate obliterate France. Because if you have a look, Group B, France came third, and their only win was against Papua New Guinea. That 1 point win, which they probably should have lost. Then you look at England, they lost marginally to Australia. They had chances to win it. Let's be honest, they blew a great lead. Just a few dumb stuff, and then they just beat the other two guys. I'd say pretty convincingly, not gonna lie. But yeah, all that sort of stuff makes me think it's gonna be a good win for England, and might give them momentum into the finals, where I think they were versus New Zealand. But if you give the video a like, that'd be awesome. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, be back for more. See you later. Bye.